All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. So for today's movement flow / tutorial, we're going to look at a little bit of a mini flow. So we're going to put together a few different floor movements interacting with the floor. Whenever doing that, always helpful to prep your wrists. So a few wrist circles, maybe around the wrist push-ups. Definitely try to loosen up the wrists prior. And then just linking these movements one at a time. Whenever learning a little floor flow or floor sequence, always helpful to take it slowly. Just learn it in little individual pieces. So we'll break it down into 3 different sections. We will also show you a few options, a little bit more advanced, a little more for beginners, and then you can kind of choose and then play with these different parts and make it your own. You can always change things such as tempo. You can change the order. I always like to promote at the end a little bit of creativity. So if you would like to get into those aspects as well, it's really, really fun. Hopefully you enjoy this. I love teaching flows. They're really, really just, again, fun and enjoyable. So let's have at it. Let's do our thing. All right, so for starters, we're going to start in a squat position. All right. So I'm going to start in this deep squat. And again, let's go really, really slowly in how we present this information. So from here, I'm going to open up my hips to the left, and I'm going to reach my left hand behind me. When I place my left palm down, I'm going to try to keep the left palm on the same line as this left foot is on. So when I place my left palm down, I'm not going to bring it over here. That is not on the line of this left foot. When I open up my hips, I'm going to want to turn and place the hand again on the same line as that left foot. That is a nice little important thing to be mindful of initially. So open up the hips, left palm reaches back on the same line. Right hand reaches back. Kick your foot through. Look over your left shoulder. Perform 1 push-up. Right foot kicks back. And then we have to bring the left foot back to meet the right, returning to a deep squat position. All right? Let's try that again the other direction. Hips open up to the right. Right palm reaches behind me. Bring it down on the same line as that right foot is on. Left palm touches down. Pivot on your right foot. Kick through. Left foot touches down. Look over your right shoulder. Perform a push-up. Left foot spins back around. Right foot returns. You're back to your squat. Awesome. Let's try 1 more left, 1 more right. Hips open. Left palm reaches back. Right palm reaches back. Pivot on the right foot. Kick the right foot to the side of the room. As I perform this push-up, watch my right elbow in comparison to my side body. I want the right elbow to bend in so it's against the rib cage, not like so with the elbow flaring out. It's that push-up. Right foot comes back. Left foot scoots back. Return to your squat. 1 more time. Open up to the right. Right palm comes behind. Plant it down. Pivot on the foot. Kick through. Look over the right shoulder. Left elbow rubs up against the ribs. Left foot comes back. Right foot. Return to your squat. All right. Please give that a shot. We did 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Maybe threw an extra 1 or 2 in there. Try to do about 5 total. Take your time. Go really slow. Just take 1 step at a time. Really try to remember what movements your body is going through. And again, with that push-up, the elbow stays in close, rubs up against maybe side body. That's our first step. So you can work there and build some strength. When we presented this in this week's class, there was a little question of this next step is kind of building on the last one. So that push-up, it just over time, it allows us to start to build that bent arm strength. In this next way that we're going to perform it, it can be performed two different ways, all right, with straight arms or bent arms. So starts pretty much the same. I'm going to open up my hips, turn, left palm reaches back. I'm going to reach the right hand back, pivot. This is the same. Now I'm going to keep my arms straight the whole time. When you kick the foot out, keep it there, and then pivot on the foot. Kick the foot the other direction, and then one more time, pivot on the foot. This is your third time. You're going to place the foot down halfway. Left foot returns back. Press yourself back to your squat position. Let's see how that would look. Turning to the right, and again, I'm going to keep the arms straight for this variation. Hips open up. Right palm comes back. Left palm comes back. Pivot on the feet. Left foot kicks to the side. Pivot. Right foot kicks to the side. On this last one, the third one, it's going to be halfway. Halfway. Left foot plants down. Right foot comes back. Press yourself back into a squat. We will try the same approach, but the only difference, we will now bend the elbows and the arms. This is going to require more strength. The first round brought us through this movement, and that push-up builds strength so that this can be performed with bent arms. Again, please keep the arms straight until you have that bent arm strength for yourself to kind of move forward with this flow with bent arms. This is how it will look with bent arms. Open up the hips. Left palm reaches back. Right palm does as well. I'm going to kick through and bend the elbows. The whole time elbows stay bent. Here's my third one. Halfway, foot faces forward. Left foot steps back. Return to your squat. Let's see how turning to the right with two bent arms will look. Hips open up. Right palm touches down. Left palm touches down. Pivot on the feet. Bend the elbows. Kick the foot to the side. Elbows are bent. Kick through. Half of a kick through. Whoop. Return to your squat. All right. With this Patreon account, if you need to rewind and watch that a few more times to kind of make it click, feel free. The only variations this time were straight arms versus bent arms. We performed two kick throughs. On the third one, it was a half. That brought us back to the squat position. All of that material, put it in the back of your head. We're done with that for now. We're going to show you something similar but different. And again, two options of how you proceed with this next movement as well. So from the squat position, I'm going to open up my hips and pivot completely on the feet this time, planting the palms down. So you could lean forward and press into the mat with the legs crossed and watch this fun little move, right? We could lean, tap, cross again, whoop, back into your squat. Fun, maybe a little advanced. Let's try that one more time, and then we'll show you another fun method. All the way to the right. Palms plant down. Lean forward. Tap, cross the feet. Whoop, back into your squat. Play with that if you would like. Otherwise, watch this version here. Pivot on the feet. Rotate. Palms plant down. I turned to the left, therefore left foot steps back, bend the knees, try to create this marriage between your right knee and left ankle. Really wrap it. Now, the weight is in my right hand. I want to bring the weight into my left foot. So, press yourself, weights in left foot. Press down through both feet. Spin, coming to standing. Let's try the other direction. All right. Pivot on your feet. The entire body's going to turn to the right. Plant your hands down behind you. I turn to the right. Therefore, my right foot steps back. Sink the weight down. Left knee crease. Right ankle. The weight's in the left hand. Shift the weight right foot. Press down through both feet. You spin to return to standing. Hopefully that's a fun one. Let's try one more time right, one more time left. Let's see how it goes. All right. Pivot. Palms plant down. Right foot steps back. Wrap. Shift the weight. All right. Hopefully we're getting the hang of it. Pivot completely. Left foot steps behind. Wrap. Right knee crease. Left ankle. Press. And spin out. All right. Let's start to integrate the movements that we learned prior to the ones that we just looked at now. With that one, we had the two options, that crazy spinny wrist tap one initially, and then the one where we wrap the knee and come to standing. All right? Let's try to link those things, and we'll show you a few times how it might look. Again, remember the variations, work with the one that you feel comfortable with at this point. So, all right, I'm going to start in a squat. Open up my hips to the right, right palm touches down, reaches back. Left palm touches down. Arms can stay straight. Kick through one. Kick through two. Half a kick through. Turn. Left foot touches down. Right foot. Press yourself back up to a squat. I'll turn again to the right. Palms touch down. Right foot steps behind. Press. Whoop. And you came out. Let's try the whole process. Turning to the left. Squat. Open up the hips. Left arm reaches back. Right palm touches down. Keep the arms straight. 1. 2. On the third one, turn your body. Right heel places down. Right hand resumes. Come up. Left. We're turning left. 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 Palms plant down. Left foot steps back. Bend. Press. And straighten out. There you have it. That was with straight arms. Let's try one or two with bent arms. It's going to start the same. Pay attention closely. Right palm comes back. Left palm comes back. I'm going to bend. 1. 2. Third one, I come out. Left foot touches down. Back to a squat. Keep turning to the right. Perhaps you're going to finish. Whoop. With that, wrist tap turnaround. Or we'll do it one last time with bent arms coming out the way that we came out previously. So again, you're seeing there are some more advanced versions you can take. Intertwine those, straight arms, bent arms, wrist tap versus the knee wrap. It's up to you. Interchange, play around with tempo. Just keep practicing, keep moving. Ready? We'll try it another time to the left here. One last time. Open up. Left palm reaches back. Right hand, elbows bend. 1. 2. Half on this last one. I'm going to come out. Quarter turn. Step the foot behind. Press yourself up. All right. Hopefully you had fun with that one. I know I did. So a nice little floor flow and sequence that you can put together. I tried to move really, really slowly. Take it slow. Learn it, learn it, learn it. Say it in your head as you're doing it, and eventually the body will remember it. It takes time. Please keep playing with the different movements. Listen to the joints. Hope you enjoyed that flow, all right? Please, guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out. Thank you so very much for continuing with this Patreon account. If you have any suggestions or anything, please let me know. However, if you have friends or family that perhaps are interested as well, please give them a heads up. That would be fantastic. All right. Thank you so much. We played around with this sequence in our last week's movement class. We'll see what we have coming up for next week. Until next time, though, hang in there. If you want to rewind any of this, rewatch it, please feel free. But please play around with that flow, and feel free. It'd be awesome if you recorded yourself doing it, tagged us on YouTube or tagged us on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, and let us see your flow. That would be awesome. I would love that. All right. Until next time, peace, namaste. Have a great one. Happy locomotion flow. Guys, take care.